Golden State Warriors.
MP, you're my favorite player, man.
Golden State Warriors. Kim tam gra? Nikola Jokic grała w tym Golden State Warriors. Bo to jest 4. sezon.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. Here we are, Brent, looking at this game tonight. Both of these teams certainly get after it on the defensive end.
Well, I'm touching your suit here, Kevin, and it looks like you got shoulder pads in there. You're going to need that. This game's going to be a grinder. It's going to be physical. These guys are going to bump each other around, and they play hard-nosed defense. So I would expect this game to not rise up in terms of the scoring column, and we'll see who's tougher tonight.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. I mean, he's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain, but if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. MP out there with Castle. And it's Vasil into the small forward position. And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Well, guys, we've got the makings of a shootout in this one with guys on each team that can fill up the scoreboard. When I asked MP if there would be an emphasis on defense, he said, sure, DA. That's for the rest of my team. My job is to put up points. Lots of them. We'll see how that plan works out. Kevin?
Well, defense is huge, but man, the kid can score. I love watching his game. This should be interesting.
The officials are all over that one.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight. And so Little nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Down low.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
And the Spurs with possession. Here's Wembanyama. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Put some sugar on that pass from MP. That was sweet. Coach got to like that ball.
Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And he likes to get in a rhythm early.
To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
And the foul call.
Gdzie foul? No panie sędzio.
That'll be his second foul.
Trener już się denerwował. Boiska. Rolnik 6 punktów, jak on nigdy w koszykówce nie grał. Alonso Paula to ja mówię krytyczny.
Warriors trail by 7 on the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got MP. Williams is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Rollins in at the 2. Man can't hit.
Nice.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside Williams. MP against Ball. MP up top. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. MP with a screen on Wagner. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Ball, no good. Spurs leading by 9. Here's MP. Capping off the break, MP.
Co ty ich zabrodasz, ty?
MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Man, that's it. The assist from Jokic. Jokic just got 3 assists tonight.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Oj, Peter McCallum, on tam umie cię wszędzie znaleźć.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He finished with 49 points and did so at a very efficient rate, playing with
Ale
a
to
flow
teraz,
offense.
ale tam
Numbers
kurde,
like that are
no
sure to get
defensywnie
attention
niczym Michael
around the
Jordan.
league. And
The
everyone's
best
excited to see
player
what he does tonight.
in the basketball.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Wemby?
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Inside, Wembanyama. The
Oh,
shot missing.
Wemby.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Wagner finds Jokic. Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes. Man can't hit. Spurs leading by 12. Wembanyama outside. Over to the left wing. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. The Warriors have gotten one of their first 4 shots in the second.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. San Antonio also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is...
Jeremy
So it's San Antonio. Lead at 15 going into the break.
Jeremy
And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
Robota działa.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
Well, you called me ugly earlier. You called me ugly earlier.
I never called you that.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Spurs.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Warriors trail by 15. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Little. Then it's Jones.
No, wrócił najlepszy team.
And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Messi in at the power forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
O tak, będzie asysta mecz.
I love the unselfishness.
Ładnie. Nie wiem jak ktoś to zrobić.
Coaches
To, że
do
na
as
też
well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
To Little, shoots the three. Good on the three-point
No
shot.
to trafił z tego.
Little's got 8 points.
To gość najważniejszy
Critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the basket is good. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Little can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking.
Peter McCallum. Pewnych rzeczy się nie zapomina.
Once MP puts his head down, you know he's got no intention of stopping that drive.
And the foul called on MP.
Będzie faulem. 4 faule mam już. No to trzeba grać o stronie. 20 punktów ma jakiś. Ja muszę punkty robić, punktów ma 20.
Warriors trail by 14 on the court for San Antonio. We've got Williams. Rose is out there with MP. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Good.
Pięknie, 14,
Like
dobra.
he's got more feel
Jeszcze tylko...
tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Jokic on top. He's guarded by Williams. Pass the ball. Jokic sets the screen for Ball. Jokic with it. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
No co ty
There's been
mówisz, że ja
another
tego nie
bonus to
trafię?
what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Back to Ball. Pass to Jokic. Golden State moving it around. Here's man.
Nieźle, że on tej kryć go nagle, nie?
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
Here's MP. Warriors with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
To the middle.
Jaki śmierć najgorszy.
There's MP using his physicality to draw the foul inside.
Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens? For instance, in mid-season.
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel the fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now Little. Fires the three. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 12. MP passes to Wembanyama. It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. In the corner, it's Little. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Fajnie, że
Timeout is
nie
called by
trafia.
Greg Popovich,
Ale
and he wants to see some
to, żeby
changes
Jokic
out
nie
there
trafia, ale
right
to
away.
trafia.
And right now. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Count them.
Faulem!
And
Będą
he's
3
got a free
punkty.
throw coming up as well.
Oh, and they make him work for it that time. MP securing the and one opportunity.
19, pięknie. Mamy to.
Warriors trail by 15. And we've got a timeout called by
Dobra,
Steve
dobra,
Kerr.
graj.
He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure
Przebije,
everyone's on
tego
the
jest
same
picia.
page.
Nie podają
And
mi
now
tą
to turn to our
piłkę,
sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Little. A rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. It's blocked. Here's Wembanyama.
Dobra, Wemby, fajnie, że trafiłeś w punkty, ale
And the
sorry.
Spurs lead by 17.
Podawaj Wemby.
So it's the Warriors now.
57%.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Jokic sets the screen for Little. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's MP. That's good.
Dobra,
And it's
27.
Wembanyama with the assist.
22-27.
Wembanyama's got
1,5
3
minuty
assists
trafić.
now in this one.
5 punktów.
Here's Little. Pass to Jones. And they get it. And
Dobra,
Jones.
sztuki na niego punkty tam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so the hard work.
I mamy to 23-22.
Another win in the
Pięknie.
books. That'll be win number 27.
And once they polish
Johnny
off
już
this
jestem
win, they'll be
niesamowicie.
one more victory away
Przez to, że
from
biegam z tą
sweeping
piłką, nie
the
podaję w
season
ogóle,
series.
gram
Pass to
piłką
DiVincenzo.
ale... I tam
Outside
Wemby,
Jones.
piłka po prostu i tyle.
No good on
Brawo,
the
Wemby.
triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's MP. Here's Sohan. Vassell, the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 19-point game. Basket
I
counts.
zobacz, ja tego nie mogę zablokować, ale on nie zablokował pewnie.
San Antonio with the ball. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. MP looking around. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Well, MP with fingerprints all over this one, just dominating in effortless fashion right now.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. The crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
Cel wykonany perfekcyjnie. Brawo.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Czwarte miejsce mamy. Pelika, co pierwszy. A sorry.
Why not that tonight? MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Za Banger ten. Banger zawodnik normalnie, ja tam GOAT, jestem na liście GOATów najlepszym świecie.
Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baselines. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement in his offense.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sochan and Wemby in the bigs. MP is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Now here's Williamson, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Williamson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Tries again. Williamson.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Why?
Now here's MP. He's guarded closely. On the wing, MP. Back to Vassell. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots. And Vassell has a natural rhythm on him too.
Man, the pass to Williamson.
Ole, czy tam, ole, czy Williamson wysłał pływa na malinę, nie?
Where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's MP. He had 25 points in his last game.
Well, the defender tried to get away with a foul right there, but MP exposed it.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game now.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside man. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. You know, Grant, you talked to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Vassell, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And Sohan gets it to go.
Good passing instincts from MP. You have to reward guys for getting open like that.
Man with it, covered by MP. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. From 15 feet away, man misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. And here's MP from outside. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Clippers trail by 6. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient.
Here's Rollins, covered by Williamson. Here's MP, and the layup is good. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Fighting through contact. MP.
We got Mitchell, Zion Williamson out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Primo in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Eason against Wembanyama. Eason can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 16. MP shot is off. Williamson inside, working on Williams. And here's Williamson. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubats, he's checked in for Milton. And it's Man in for Mitchell. And San Antonio with a change here too. Sohan's checked in for Hauser. Zubats with a screen on Wembanyama. Williamson, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And the shot goes.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Pass to Primo. Back to Williamson.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Here's Man. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Wembanyama, pass to MP. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Clippers trail by 19. Williamson outside. Now here's Man, covered by MP. 3-pointer. Man misses. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors played phenomenal. He had 25 points and hit a high percentage from the floor and from the line. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's MP. He's now 8 for 11 after that great shot.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Man, the pass to Zubac. Here's Whitehead. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Man. Nice move. And he lays it up and Man's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
No nie mów, że to nie padło.
Yeah, loose coverage for defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And he gets the bucket. Man's got 11 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
MP, the pass to Vassell. Here's MP.
Nie mów, że to nie pada.
And so the San Antonio Spurs looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being in the West, Ja Morant.
Well, you watch Morant, he gives you the sizzle, he gives you the steak.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the San Antonio Spurs. And that's it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with MP, and it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Pass to Williamson. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Williamson. Rebound San Antonio. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Now here's Man. Not a lot of room. Over MP. Man misses. San Antonio leading by 21. Pass to Vassell. From the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Vassell's got 6 points.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Now here's Man, covered by MP. Here's Wells. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. MP no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
They need this. Sohan with a rebound.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
MP scanning the floor. And MP throws it down.
Oh, using that athleticism. MP finishing with some force.
Williamson outside. Pass to Whitehead. Now here's man. From outside the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Basket counts. MP's got 24.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Well, Coach Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Primo, he's checked in for Whitehead. MP to pass to Hauser. Here's MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on man.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
Stan, you've always been known as the style police.
Obraz się tak trzęsie,
We're
skoro
used to
wynik
seeing the
nawet nie
whole
jest na
team in
styku w żaden
white,
sposób.
but you look around the league now,
Mało
there's
tego,
a lot
pewnie
more
żaden
variety.
zawodnik nie jest
Yeah, and that's
blisko.
before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Williamson looking around. A deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Williamson. Outside man. Over MP. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-4 run. Hauser drills it from deep. Hauser's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Pass to Wells. The 3. It's hauled in by Rollins. San Antonio's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Out to the right wing. And the basket by MP. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. He's been an offensive force.
To jest chill.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some quick guard in him. If you...
10 punktów mam
Making a change here. Man's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. MP's checked in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers.
Nie chciałem takiego faulu.
Created by good defense.
Trey Mann out there with Mitchell. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Primo in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Williamson outside. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Pass to man. Back to Mitchell. Outside Eason. Here's Primo. Knocks down the long jam.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's MP. And here is Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's MP. And he converts the layup. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Williamson inside. Williams defending. Williamson misses. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Mitchell against Rose. Pass to MP. Outside, Williams. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists in the game. Now Williamson. Who poked away. Man with it. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Inside. Up top, Johnson. MP inside. He's guarded by man. And MP throws it down.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Williamson against Williams. To halt the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Same free throwy to jakieś graniczne, nic, no. Zgaszony po prostu.
You just, every year starts new. You start from square one every
year. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Dobranoc.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Rose is checked in for Hauser. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Pass to MP. Here's Rollins. Back to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 38 points.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Williamson, no good. MP outside.
Jeszcze z faulem, 40 punktów. Jeszcze mi dał faulę, że miał te 41. Ostatni rzut w tym meczu.
San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
That's what I'm talking about. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
I don't care what nobody say, man. MP the best scorer in the league, hands down, straight up.
Zgodę, Sacramento. Chcę zobaczyć, jak tam jestem co do gołtów. Na której jestem miejscu teraz. O, weźmy sobie.
Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT.
Gołt, yeah. Dynastii jest to obrót z Jordana, nadal to jest coś pięknego. A mamy 4. miejsce i brakuje nam niedużo do dynastii Kobiego w Lakers. Mamy Champions 4 tam 25, 27, 28. Mamy 7 mistrzów. Rally, nie, Harry Golden Przyzwory chyba też 5 byli finała nie zobaczyliśmy o, tam rzeczy Boston Larry Geparda dobra, wszystko tam o, Belgrade Rockets. Najlepsze robią wtedy, kiedy sobie dają Jordana strzał w górę. Mamy 4 miejsce. Ale już nie... Na 5-7, więc tak naprawdę już prawie szósty. Szaku. Taką ma 5-9, najlepszy mecz z Sagos, który nie ma. Fajnie z tym szlager, który nie to jest prawie już. nie lubimy się Nikolaja. Tym bardziej.
Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building. Soon, welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bark. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Little. Then it's Jones. And it's
sobie nadrabiają powoli,
Messi
Peter McCallum też będzie starał być
Work by MP. He
właściwe
gets
tory.
positioning inside and capitalizes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Jones, no one around him. Off target with his three. MP passes to Sohan. Good in the assist goes to MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take them. You gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
I pięknie Peter McCallum wykańcza. Mamy prowadzenie już 3-punktowe na Golden State Warriors.
In the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to
Wyczuwam
DiVincenzo.
spotkanie z nim w finale niż
Jones kicks to DiVincenzo.
da się wyczuć.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Little. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
I Sohan to wsadza! 8-3, San to jest pełna klasa. Pełna klasa tej drużyny, po prostu nie ma czegoś takiego posiadania na laurach. Tutaj cały czas jest walka.
Now here's Little. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the
Mieli Wemby. Peter McCallum nie trafia tego.
And you gotta give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to DiVincenzo.
Oj, całkowicie wykryto, ale nie trafia takiej trójki.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, they're
Peter McCallum teraz udany wjazd pod kąt. 10-6. Nie odpuszczą na pewno zabić Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Here's Jokic, following the basket by MP. Jokic finds Little. Here's Messi, back to Little. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jones, no luck.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now, here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Kasyl wjeżdża pod kosz i Kasyl to wykańcza. Peter McCallum w tym meczu rozdaje punkty, strzela, nie ma, to tam.
Warriors trail by 6. Little passes to Jones. inside. Here's Misi, and he banks in the layup.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So San Antonio going with an almost...
Coś wydarzy do drugiej partii 20-19. O jest cały czas na styk, strasznie stykowy. On szedł na wymienku tylko...
play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Peter McCallum od razu! Jokiś wie, co się święci. Doskonale wie, co się święci. Jeśli Peter McCallum w takiej formie, to on wie, co się święci.
We've got Terrence Mann.
Jokic
is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's where? In at the small forward position.
Jokic, ale nie wykorzysta tego w taki sposób.
It's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Oj, tutaj od razu akcja piękna. Ona od razu samym Kemper złapał wiatr przedni w gagle.
And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Shot clock at 3. Deep 2 from Wagner. Rebound San Antonio.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's MP. And
Oj,
that one
faulowany
clearly a
przez
foul. Gets the
Lonzo
whistle and 2
Ball.
shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jeremy Sohan comes in for Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Rollins.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Sohan. The Warriors making the shot. Here's MP. Vassell outside.
Tu jest wolna pozycja za 3. Też nie trafia. Jokic to zbiera.
Warriors trail by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Little with the shot. Rebound by Sohan. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's MP. It's blocked. They recover. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. MP going in strong. And he makes it. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Zdążył rzucić, ale
Spurs leading by 7.
Zaczął zdążył trafić. Peter McCallum, on zdążył trafić. 14 punktów tego zawodnika. Robi Widać, to jest 9 punktów przewagi od końca. Zaczynał bieg. Przewagi zrobione przez Petera McCalluma. Tu właśnie, to właśnie pokazuje jego plan.
They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Nieważne jaki zespół
the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And the Spurs making a change here. Rollins is checked in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus.
A Peter McCallum trafia. To jest ta różnica. 16 punktów Peter McCallum. 16 punktów ma Nikola Jokic, to wątpię.
Outside, Jones launches it, hits it from three-point range. Jones has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Trafia Peter McCallum, 18 punktów. Jest w niesamowitej formie teraz.
The defense has allowed, the defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Jokic.
Picked
up 39 points in their last one against Atlanta.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass. Securing some extra possessions for his team.
Rollins against DiVincenzo. Jones for three. Rollins grabs the board. MP passes to Sohan. And that one was just in time, but no good. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they thought of crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboard so much.
That would be correct.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He
Za 3, wolna pozycja. Nie trafia, dziurka. Nikogo innego jak Petera McCalluma. A Peter McCallum pokazuje, jak należy wykończyć takie akcje. 36-24. San Antonio Spurs.
Castle is out there with MP. And it's Vassell in at the three. Here's Little following the basket by MP.
Nie odegra.
And they got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
I nie ma zbloku od Nikola Jokic. 22 punkty. Peter McCallum, no on tutaj idzie na pewno do rekord.
Pass to DiVincenzo.
Faulował teraz.
Shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
RJ's so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half the season. So we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
I piękne wykończenie. Za 3 San Antonio Spurs.
I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years. That's not how you want to come out.
Peter McCallum. To jest właśnie to San Antonio Spurs. Mocne w obronie. Dzięki którym baniami. I strasznie mocne pod koszem dzięki wjazdu Petera McCalluma. 60% jego wjazdu. Jak zawodnik, który robi 30 punktów na mecz, to jednak robi to też niesamowity rozwój tego zawodnika. Peter McCallum nad Nikolą Jokicem! Oj nie! Po tym meczu te 30 000 głosów, żeby przebić Antoniego Łokcia, no to musi się wydarzyć.
Here's Messi. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Little, shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Wembanyama zbiera tak dla pewności.
Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a great start coming out of halftime.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Jokic nie trafi. Oj, pomylił teraz za 2.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. From three-point land.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Now, here's MP. He's got 26. Spurs passing it around. Back to Sohan.
Sohan ma wjazd pod wolną pozycję. Jechał tam.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk
Jest
things
pierwsza
over.
pozycja, wyprzedzono o ponad 100 000 punktów.
Williams, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And Rollins subbed in for Castle.
A teraz w końcu
Mo
trafił,
Wagner's
ale
checked in for the Warriors.
nie odpuszczam mu w żaden sposób.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's MP. And the
MP! 3 zawodników tam stoi, proszę Państwa. 12 punktów w wystarczy, 6 punktów w pierwszym, 10 punktów do tej pory w trzecim. Jeszcze 57 sekund do końca.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Little.
Oh, no.
And the three off target.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your
Faulowany jeszcze przez Nikola Jankicia. To musi boleć na pewno.
Man's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Spurs shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
A nie trafia! Wembanyama musi dobijać jeszcze Bobby zadbano. 200 punktów. Nie trafił tego Peter McCallum. No, chyba jeden z pierwszych w sezonie nietrafionych kontroli tego.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Little. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Leciał pod kosz, ale cały czas
got 11 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Wembanyama finds MP. And it's good for 2. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Little.
Trafił jeszcze Garcia, a był blisko ulicy, bo miał dobrą sytuację, więc no.
Spurs out in front. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Jokic is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Ball. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Wagner. Checked in for the Spurs. MP comes in for Castle. The Warriors also with a sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Isaac. MP against DiVincenzo. Here's MP.
Tu już będzie wchodzić wszystko. Jest po prostu w formie w tym McCallum. 34.
DiVincenzo against MP. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Greg, every year we have the best teammate award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another.
Here's ball. Pass to Jokic. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
The drive by MP. MP's got 38 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Back to DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Spurs making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Here's MP. Misses the floater.
Teraz nie dopisało szczęście do Petera McCallena. Nie ma 40.
They need this one. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Teraz 40 już musi być. O to właśnie chodzi.
MP's got 40 points.
Playing a little
40 punktów,
MP.
3 asysty, no to są statystyki, które robią różnicę w każdym aspekcie meczowi.
Here's Messi. And here is DiVincenzo. Now here's Little. Over MP. And it's MP with the rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
To wbije tam potem go
42
punkty.
And with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch.
A tu kibice nie wychodzą nawet z sali. Oni chcą do końca oglądać pogrom, który jest odbywany na Golden, na San Antonio Spurs Arena. Zapowiadali niesamowite spotkanie z Nikolą. Peter McCallum, no on tak nie może. Peter McCallum, no oni są niesamowici. Są po prostu niesamowici. To jest mecz, który robi tak niesamowitą różnicę.
What a night tonight it was for MP.
Nie trafia, już nic Golden State Warriors nie wyjdzie.
Every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense and he was a difference maker.
Brakło tu jeszcze wsada. 47, dobije do 50. Może spróbuję jeszcze jakąś piłeczkę, żeby zapieczętować porażkę Golden Warriors.
Jones with the screen on MP. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by San Antonio.
Messi grabs the rebound.
Teraz
Collins against Jones. Here's DiVincenzo. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's MP.
I wsad jeszcze na koniec. 49 punktów. Kończy karierę Golden State Warriors.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd.
And you know, this game could...
Była porażka po całej linii.
That's what I'm talking about.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
I aż 1000 mam do zdania. Kurde, trzeba to wygrać. Znowu gra prawie robili. O, teraz Kane. Ole, my przegraliśmy meczu. Brak, no 3 pod A to... Ale przegraliśmy meczu 3 pod rząd. O, tu jest tam. I wygrałem. Nie, to jest jedyny. Teraz nie. Nie, bo to free fund. Ale tam podcast, ale Volkswagen to jest
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Dobra, dzięki za tego streamka, zresztą na